Hey everybody, it's Jordan, your average Joe, and today we are talking about my favorite YouTubers and if they would be Team Jacob or Team Edward in Twilight.
We're just waiting for my cat to finish throwing up.
Alright, so I'm going to apologize first and foremost for how I sound today. I know I sound a little bit like a Muppet, like it's fine, it's just, winter energy right now. But, I didn't really have a lot of thought put into this video because the video I wanted to film, my backdrop's still not here yet. So once that gets here, I'll have regularly scheduled content for you. But I've had this idea kind of rattling around in my head for a bit about just wanting to talk about my favorite YouTubers. And I'm like, how can I make it interesting? How can I make it, different, less just like boring? Because you probably don't want to just hear me ramble. I mean, that's what this video is going to be, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I decided, what is the one thing besides, like Harry Potter and Leonardo DiCaprio that I could just talk about for hours? And I'm like, oh, Twilight. I mean, I was a twihard. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't. I was peak Twilight fandom. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to be talking about YouTubers and Twilight. And if that sounds like the kind of content you would be interested in watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you click that bell icon to be notified every time I upload a video. I upload every week, every Friday, and you can check me out then. And without further ado, let's get on with this video. Okay, so where to begin? I was so wholly unprepared for this video that I just have a bunch of sticky notes in front of me with some ideas I came up with right before I sat down.
One of them literally says, does Jacob have gay energy? So,
that's what we're working with right now. But let's get started with one of the channels I have been subscribed to the longest. I've been watching them since the beginning. I love Good Mythical Morning. I love Rhett and Link. I watch them almost every day. If I miss a day, I will catch up with it. I've seen almost every video on their channel. And this one is kind of like the duo that sparked the interest in this whole concept, because I'm like, why do I feel like they would have like a heated Twilight debate, That's just, they have debates over like bacon or squirrel feces. Like, they could talk about that for 40 minutes. They could easily debate about Twilight, So I decided that Rhett would be, I feel like this is probably the most accurate one of all of the people that I've niched into somewhere. Niched, shoved, categorized? I don't know the word. I decided that Rhett would not be Team Edward or Team Jacob. He would for sure be 100% Team Charlie Swan. I don't really feel like that one needs a ton of explanation. It feels right. Like, Rhett wouldn't bother with them. He's like,
no. The real character to worry about, Chief Swan.
And I'm like, you're not wrong, Rhett. You're not wrong. Now, Link, on the other hand, I should preface this by saying I am in no way trying to, like, promote, that toxic masculinity. Like, men, cry if you need to, embrace your emotions, you do you. However, I feel like Link would be Team Jacob to the point that he would be too emotionally invested in that ship, like, he would have a hard time separating reality from fiction. Like, Taylor Lautner doesn't exist. Lautner, whatever his name is. He does not exist. He is just Jacob Black in Link's eyes. And that's like an energy I aspire to attain one day, but maybe not for just Jacob. So yeah, so that's the first duo. Also, I will try my best to remember to link these YouTubers below or put like info cards like somewhere, because you should all go check them out. I have kind of a variety. I mostly follow like, I didn't include any of like the Sims YouTubers or ASM artists that I watch because I'm like, I feel like they're niche content already, so it's kind of hard to like shove them into another box of like Twilight, you know? I mostly picked some of the bigger YouTubers that I watched that more people would probably recognize, because then I felt like, it's a little bit easier to judge their Twilight tastes, right? Okay, so this is another duo. I mean, technically it's a single person channel, but she doesn't really make YouTube videos anymore, and he sometimes does. I'm talking about Jenna and Julian from Jenna Marbles. I still love them. I'm not going to get into the whole why she left YouTube, any of that. If you were interested in the tea stuff, I don't have it. I drank the tea this morning for my throat, so like, I don't know what you want, but I've decided that Jenna will be Team Edward only because he would make a better costume that she would try to replicate on her channel. In fact, I would argue when she put those weird gem things all over her face, that was just Team Edward energy right there. Like, that sealed the deal for me, really. I mean, yeah, that's it. And then Julian is like Rhett, where he has like unnecessary feelings attached to a specific character, but like not one of the ships in the movie, He would be obsessed with Renesmee, and not in like a creepy way, but in like a she's a robot baby, why does nobody acknowledge that kind of way. He would full on have like a comparison video about how she has the same energy as Kermit, and he doesn't understand why more people don't acknowledge it. They're both creepy on a level that's supposed to be adorable, but only one of them gets away with it. And I mean Kermit. Kermit gets away with it. The robot Renesmee Renaissance rye bread baby, whatever her name is, she's creepy as shit. I mean, I have nightmares of her going, and I'm like, no. That's an energy I don't want in my life. So like, that post-it is just done. Hi, Korra. Nope, that. Okay. Alright, well, she is back. She just hangs out on my desk whenever I film, or like underneath it, or near it. What are you looking at? No! Okay. Anyway, there is a Korra right here. She just, if my camera moves, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get through this so I could go lay down. Okay. So the next person. It's not a duo. It's just Mama Tutorials. It's NikkieTutorials, the makeup genius. I decided that she would be Team Edward because of that glow, baby. Like, he sparkles like her highlighter with Ofra. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. This is just Edward. Okay? Anyway. The next one, in the vein of makeup and beauty and fashion, all of the things, Manny MUA. And I put, this one was like so easy it hurt. He would for sure be Team Jacob. And I put abs, question mark. Abs. Period. I mean, let's be honest. Manny's gonna go who is better eye candy. Because who wants like a not like you want a tasty snack when you watch a movie. He knows what he wants in his life. Why would he settle for, crusty old breadstick Edward when you can get all you can eat buffet? Jacob, I mean, come on. He would for sure be Team Jacob. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Now, unless he told me I'm wrong, but he doesn't know I exist. So, like, that's fine. I'm just going to live forever in my opinion about which team he would be. Okay. Oh my God. All right. We're moving on. So I have a few more YouTubers to go through. The next one is Mia Maples, and I know she's a little bit younger than me, but I really love her content. She would be Team Rosalie, because Rosalie has the best style out of all of the people in the movie. And she's a style icon herself. So she for sure would, why are we talking about the boys? Look at her pants. Oh my God, look at her jewelry, look at her hair, look at her beat, look at she'd be like, why are we not paying attention to the glam goddess in the back? And I'd be like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's pretty simple. Okay, so the next one. I have literally just notes of these. Sierra Schultze from the Sierra Schultze channel. Oh my God. And from the Sierra Unfiltered podcast. I decided that she would be Team Jessica, because let's shut this patriarchy down. There's nobody else we should be paying attention to. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell I meant by that, but I mean, I do stand by the fact that I think she would be Team Jessica, and I don't really have reasoning for that. I just feel like she'd be like, hello, she's clearly the best person in this movie series aside from Chief Swan. Like, I feel like she and Rhett have the same energy and dedication to their support, like to their canon, that, they have the same energy for completely different reasons. If that makes any sense at all. Does this video make any sense at all? Like, honestly, am I just sitting here looking at my cat, talking to myself about freaking Twilight? Like, what is going on with my life? Okay, I'm back. I had to, pull myself together. We're almost done. Oh my God. Don't worry, we're almost done. Okay, so the next YouTuber that I wanted to talk about is Sophia Nygaard. I decided that most of these people are not Team Edward or Team Jacob. Who am I kidding? They're literally like any other person in Twilight is more interesting. I decided she would for sure be supportive of the Volturi because they have cloaks and she has cloak energy. I feel like she would be perfectly content just being able to wear a cloak all the time, because she would feel like a free bat spirit. That's bat energy. Volturi have bat energy. That's what my argument was, and I feel like that's pretty good, Okay. So we're down to the last YouTuber. It's a YouTuber, but technically a couple. Because it's Ben and Christine, but Christine from Simply Nailogical. Now, these are the ones that I had the most fun with, because I could see Christine bringing this up and Ben just so tired of the bullshit that he just sits there and accepts what his life is. Ben would not care at all. You could not get him to choose one way or the other if he would be Team Edward or Team Jacob. He would literally be like, can we just be done with this, please? Okay, come here. I feel like if I'm going to be talking about Christine, I have to have a cat in hand. It only seems fair. So, yeah, that's how I feel about Ben. Christine, on the other hand, she would, if she had to pick, I think she would say Team Edward, and that is only because she would want to experiment on him and see if he was, in fact, real hollow. I can see the video now. Are vampires real hollow? Let's talk about it. And I'm like, I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, Christine, let's find out. Please, just you tell me. Are vampires real hollow or not? What are you doing? Korra. Oh my god. Hold on. She's got a brush. Korra? Korra! Okay, so that's really the whole video that I had planned. I mean, that's it. That's the content you subscribed to. Thank you for that. I mean, if we're being honest, like, I feel like these are the kind of shower thoughts that most people have. They just don't post about it, and I've just brought mine to life, you know? I feel like as like a closure on the video, why? I thought you were gonna lay down. Oh, so I feel like as some closure on this video, I should probably tell you what team I am, and I unashamedly am Team Edward. I don't know. I just feel like he's more interesting than Jacob. Jacob just creeps me out, okay? Like, he has this, like, off-putting, no pun intended, puppy dog energy that just doesn't vibe with me. Edward's creepy in his own right. I mean, if I'm being honest, I probably would side with Rhett and be Team Charlie, really. Somehow I've ended up on that side of TikTok, is the Charlie Swan TikTok. So, like, if you ever feel like, you know, that kind of content, strongly recommend. But yeah, so that is today's video. I really hope, why is my video just like jerking? I really hope you enjoyed the content today. Yeah, so I have a video planned for next week, assuming, you know, I'm still functioning. I'm there right now. But assuming I'm still functioning, I have a video planned for next week. And as long as my background gets here on time, I will plan to film that one. I've had this one planned for a couple weeks. It's just getting stuff together. Also, my husband and I have just started house hunting to buy a house. And so my free time's a little bit eaten up right now, but I'm still going to try to push out content. My goal is to try to start getting some pre-filming done, because we are like actively like trying to like crunch time get a house. And so I'm gonna try to take a nap, drink some warm liquids for my throat, take some more of my antibiotic, and probably chill with some of the YouTubers that I talked about today. So all right, everybody, I hope you are having a great day. Let's be average together. I totally forgot to say that last week. Who am I? Anyway, let's be average together. Bye, everybody. I'll see you later.